That's my little Margie. I've been both mother and father to her since she was born. She's grown up now, and you think my job's all done, eh? Well, that's what you think. When she was little, I could spank her and make her mind me. I had control over her. I made her eat her spinach, no candy before meals. And when she disobeyed, I took her roller skates away for a week. But what can you do when a girl reaches this age? She's completely out of hand. I've got a problem, believe me. I've got a problem.
That's my father. I've raised him from childhood. That is, my childhood. He's nearly 50 now, and you'd think he'd settle down, wouldn't you? Well, that's what you think. Today, he looks better in shorts on a tennis court than fellas 25. Girls wink at him, and what's worse, he winks back at them. I want a nice, old, comfortable father. I try to look after him, but he just won't settle down. I've got a problem, believe me, I've got a problem.
You want to invest it?
That's correct, Mr. Albright.
I just can't believe it.
Would you like me, my good man?
Certainly, Miss Vanderluca. You know, baby, your old pappy's pretty proud of you. To be honest with you, I thought you'd squander it.
To be honest with you, so did I. But I decided to do what I knew you'd want me to do for a change. Well, what's hot on the ticker tape?
Let me see. What about utilities?
Nope, no utilities. The way I always forget to mail in the check for the gas and electricity, I consider utilities a bad risk.
A keen business decision if I ever heard one. Well, I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to put your money into the best thing we have, United Central. It's so good that I'll personally guarantee you 4%.
4%? How does that figure out in 3 months?
Well, we figured on an annual basis. 4% of $400 per year amounts to a good, solid $16.
16? $16?
Don't worry, baby. When I say solid, I mean solid.
Well, haven't you got something that isn't so solid? Maybe a little flimsy and shaky? Just solid enough to hold out for 3 months and get me $1,000 for my $400 so I can get my new car?
A new car? $1,000 in 3 months?
Anything wrong with that?
Baby, if dollars were germs, they couldn't reproduce that fast.
Apparently, we don't speak the same language. I'm going to take my business elsewhere. I've seen ads, double your money overnight, big opportunity, get in on the ground floor.
Those are fly-by-night come-ons. The ground floor they speak of always has an alley door for a quick exit with your money.
Ah, trying to run down your competitors. All right, we'll just see. As a matter of fact, it's about time I changed your opinion of a woman's ability to handle money. I'm going to find the best deal in town.
This is going to be an expensive lesson, but go ahead. I'm all for it. It's going to cost you $400 to find out that your pappy knows what he's talking about.
I had to buy a wrestler. And in the fine print, I find I even have to feed and house you.
You wait and see, Mr. Kinker. Someday you'll get me a match and we're gonna clean up.
Nobody in town will give you a match. The next time I buy a wrestler, I ain't going to be looking through the bottom of a martini glass. I can tell you that.
They say I'm not even a has-been. They say I'm a never was.
Wait a minute. Just a second, please. In the other room. Come in. Yes. Yes. Oh, yes? Well, of course I'm a little embarrassed. I promised you'd make $50,000 profit in it, and you only made $33,000. Well, okay, if you're satisfied. Sure, I'll have another good deal for you soon. Bye. Well, how do you do? I'm Edward Kinker. And your name?
I'm Margie Albright. I'll come right to the point, Mr. Kinka. I have some money to invest, and I want big returns. And I want to warn you, I've got a business head. Everything I do on a sound business basis. Just so we understand one another.
Of course, Miss Albright. May I ask how you happen to come to me?
Oh, certainly. I have a date for luncheon on 54th Street. I looked in the phone book under investments, and your office was closer to my luncheon date than anybody else's.
Oh, I see. Well, Miss Albright, you have the kind of a business head that I like to do business with. Yes, ma'am. Now, how much would you wish to invest?
Oh, I don't know. What have you got in mind?
Well, suppose we say you have, 5,000. In that neighborhood, I have some things that...
Try a different neighborhood.
Oh, I see. Up the block or down the block?
Down the block.
Oh, how far down the block?
How about one of those nice little houses in the 400s?
400. Cash?
Yes, and I'd like to about triple it as soon as possible.
Oh, no investment is too small. That's my motto. I meant to put it on the door, but there wasn't room.
Have you got something good for me, Mr. Kinka?
I'm thinking. Miss Albright, fortune has smiled upon me. I just happen to have a little business venture with a going price of exactly 400.
What is it?
It's an amusement enterprise.
An amusement enterprise? Will it triple my money fast?
Miss, I can truthfully say to you, if you put this particular amusement enterprise to work in the proper operating routine, you can make 100 times your money.
Well, what is it?
Well, I told you, it's an amusement enterprise. You know, in good times or in bad, or in peace or in war, people are always looking for amusement, right? And once you affix your signature to this document, you will come into possession of the biggest buy of its kind in the world. On second thought, it's too good to lose. I've been carried away by your loveliness.
You've already offered it to me.
Another case of a man making a fool of himself for a pretty face.
I'm sorry, Mr. Kinka, but if you only knew how badly I need to make good.
Oh, that's all right, miss. That's all right. A fellow can't always come out on top.
Just send my $1,000 to this address, Mr. Kinka, and thank you ever so much.
Just a minute, miss. Don't you want to meet your partner?
Partner?
Hey, Willie.
Yeah, Mr. Kinka.
Is all right, your investment, Willie Walker.
I don't understand.
Well, Willie's a wrestler.
Yeah, good wrestler, too.
You mean I bought a wrestler?
Uh-huh. Congratulations. Willie, my boy, this is Miss Albright. She's your new owner.
Oh. Hiya, boss.
Hiya.
Hi.
Who are you?
I'm Willie Walker. I live here. Who are you?
I'm Vern Albright. I live here, too. You live here?
Yeah.
That's my robe.
Your robe? Then what was it doing in my bedroom?
Your bedroom?
Yeah.
Margie! Margie!
Hey, Margie ain't here. She went to the grocery store to get some steaks. I just love steaks. Hey, did you say your name was Albright? Well, that's Margie's name, too. You must be her daddy.
Oh, that's right. I am her daddy.
Oh, I want to shake your hand. Mighty fine girl. Mighty fine girl.
Thank you. May I ask, did I hear you say that you live here?
Yeah, I live here. I eat here. You and me gonna see a lot of each other.
What has she done? What has she done this time?
Hi, Dad.
Come here, honey.
What's new?
Margie, Albright, I want to know what this is all about. What's this big gentleman doing here?
Now, just let me explain. I told you I was going to make an investment. He's it.
Investment?
Yeah. Seems like I bought me a wrestler.
Wrestler?
Yeah, Willie Walker. Darn good wrestler, too. Almost won me a lot of matches.
Margie, Albright, you've done it this time. If you think I'm going to stand...
You shouldn't let her talk to her like that.
Margie!
Willie, put him down! Put him down!
He shouldn't have to talk to you like that.
It's all right, Willie. It's all right. Look, Dad, I sort of bought him by accident, but it says in the contract we've got to house him and feed him.
We? Now you listen to me.
You're talking to her like that again. Whenever you talk to Miss Margie, I want to see a great big smile on your face.
Where do you get that we routine? This is your fiasco. And I understand my bedroom's already been donated. And you can tell by the smile on my face that Daddy isn't really angry. And now just tell me what you plan on doing about things.
Hi. What are you doing up?
What am I doing up? I'll tell you what I'm doing up. Outside of the fact that I can't sleep on that darn divan, I'm hungry. You want to know why I'm hungry? I'm hungry because that big investment of yours grabbed everything off the table before I had a chance. And during the course of the evening, with his numerous trips out here for a snack, he's eaten up everything but the automatic defroster.
Oh, I'm sorry it turned out this way, but it'll only be for a day or two. I'm going to get him a match tomorrow, and then he can afford his own apartment. Oh, I knew you'd go along.
Go along? Who said I'd go along? Now, you listen to me, Margie Albright.
Why won't you give him a match, Mr. Toomey? He's a good wrestler.
Miss Albright, the way a boy wrestles has nothing to do with it. What the public will buy, your boy doesn't have.
What doesn't he have?
Personality, that's what the fans go for today, something different. Fantastic characters, guys like Gorgeous George, the Masked Marvel, Lord Blears. I'm sorry, miss, but your boy doesn't have it.
Nobody wants me.
Now, don't let it get you down.
That ain't what's making me feel sad, Miss Margie. It's something worse than that.
What is it, Willie?
You're stuck with me, and that's awful sad.
Willie!
You scared me.
Personality. They want a character, do they? Willie, we're going to give you the greatest personality ever conceived for a wrestler. What do you think of that?
What does conceived mean?
Money. We'll have to have a little cash to arrange things. Come on, Willie.
Hello? Oh, hi, Margie. Huh? Well, sure, I'd like to make a lot of money. Well, of course I'm interested. How much will I need to get in on this once-in-a-lifetime offer? What? Where would I ever get money like that? Sell my car?
Freddie, it can't miss. We'll make a small fortune. Well, okay, I just thought I'd ask. What? I can't sell my car. I used it as the deposit on my new car.
Gee, I'd love to help you, Margie, but... Well, of course I do, more than any other girl I know, but... Oh, you don't. You do? No, I was only kidding. Yeah, I'll pick up the title and drive right down to the used car lot. Okay. Bye. I'm a toy. That's what I am, just a toy in her hands.
Miss Bolo, what is this big story you've got us down here for?
Patience, monsieur. My assistant, Pierre, awaits my signal. Pierre! Pierre, we are ready.
Oui, oui.
What is it? What's inside? Let's have a look.
Un moment, monsieur. My assistant, Pierre, will unveil the startling facts to you. Pierre?
Jawohl.
It is my second assistant, Fritz. Fritz, remove the canvas.
Jawohl.
This, monsieur, is the missing link.
The missing link?
You mean half ape and half man? The guy they've been looking for all these years?
Oui, Pierre and I, and Fritz, we spent 5 years in the jungle, and finally success is out.
Oh, come on now, Miss Mola. Now, let's have the full story.
Yeah, what are you gonna do with it?
What else can we do with him? We discover he is a great wrestler. We enter him in the wrestling matches.
You mean this is another one of those wrestling gags?
Oh, sir, cross my heart. This is not, what you call it, the gag.
No, honest, fellas, this is a real McCoy.
Please keep quiet with big mouth, and keep Pierre's big mouth shut, too.
Wait a minute, fellas. Let's give the gal a break. It's a darn clever stunt, even with Pierre and Fritz over there. I've got it. Beauty and the Beast. Stand over there, honey. Come on, let's get a picture.
How can I ever thank you?
I have every Thursday off. Hey, Link.
What do you want?
Grab her. Look horrified. No, horrified. More horrified. That's it.
My daughter, my own daughter, mixed up in the most fantastic thing I've ever heard of. This is the most ridiculous thing that you've ever done.
Ridiculous. It got him a match, didn't it?
You'll ruin me. They'll laugh me right out of business.
Dad, I used a fictitious name.
Oh, somebody's sure to recognize you. I tell you, you're going to give this up, and right now.
Well, don't be silly, Dad. I've sunk all my money in this. And Freddie's car, too.
Margie, all right, I tell you, you're going to stop this.
Oh, no, Willie, no.
He shouldn't ought to talk to you like that.
See? I'm smiling. Look, baby, I've got a wonderful idea. You tear up Willie's contract and forget this whole nightmare, and I'll give you your $400. Yes, and I'll get Freddie's car out of hock, too. Okay?
I'm sorry, Dad, but that wouldn't be fair to you or Willie or me. Don't you understand? If Willie makes a big hit with the fans tonight, this is just the start for him. Maybe the beginning of a big career for me, too. Maybe someday I'll own a whole stable of wrestlers.
A whole stable of wrestlers?
Hey, you ain't smiling.
I've got to change. Freddie will be here in a couple of minutes. And be good, Willie. Be good.
Hey, you want to see my scrapbook?
No, thanks.
Oh, please. Come on, sit down. Here I am wrestling with the eel. I stayed with the eel 14 minutes and 23 seconds. But he had a mother what was sick in a hospital, and I can't never beat guys what's got troubles like that.
You mean if he hadn't had a mother sick in the hospital, you could have beaten him?
Oh, sure, he was much in my hands. Here I am with Mongoose McLaren. He needed a win because his father got backed into by a dump truck. Gee, I hope the poor old man got better.
You could have beaten him, too, of course.
Oh, yeah. He had a weak liver. Give him a couple strong knees and he starts changing colors.
Willie, are you serious? When your opponents need the money, you always let them win?
What can a guy do? I got a heart, ain't I? I never could stand to listen to anybody what's got troubles like that. They used to call me Weepin' Willie.
You know, Willie, I think I'm going to be at the arena tonight watching you.
Say, that's awful good of you.
I think I'll leave right now in order to get a good seat.
Okay. I'll see you there, then.
See you later.
Oh, hiya, Mr. Albright. You going along with us tonight?
I'll meet you down there, Freddie, my lad.
Oh, hiya, Margie.
Oh, Freddie, aren't you excited about tonight?
I sure am. To have a car or not to have a car, that is the question. You know, at a time like this, some guys would rub a rabbit's foot. I have my own system.
What's the idea of kissing Miss Margie? Huh?
Willie, you've got to stop that.
Oh, I'm sorry, Miss Margie, but I just can't stand anybody making up to you like that.
I have some information I'm sure you'd be interested in, Mr. McGregor.
If you don't mind, it's Sir McGregor.
I know who the missing link really is.
What do you mean, really is?
Did you ever hear of Willie Walker?
Willie Walker, the guy that they called Weeping Willie.
Right. He's the missing link. And I thought you might just have a tale of woe to whisper in his ear tonight. You know what a sucker he is for a sob story.
Aye, but why are you telling me this?
Because you've got to win tonight. It's the only way I can teach my daughter a lesson and get her out of the wrestling business before I go crazy. Now, can I depend on you? Thanks.
Come on, Missing Link!
Come on, Freddie's car!
I gotta win tonight. My poor little bony sister is needing a doctor and hasn't got a red penny to her name.
What about your poor little sister?
Oh, the poor little lassie. She's as pretty as the sunset on the heather.
She must be awfully nice. I'd like to meet her sometime.
I'll be having you over for dinner sometime.
Come on, Link! Sit down, Fred.
I wish you never told me about your little sister. Miss Margie wants me to win tonight, but we gotta get a doctor for your poor little sister.
Margie, I've gambled my time, effort, and automobile, but I will not risk my life.
Will you do me a favor? Kiss me. Please kiss me.
What was that all about? Now what are you up to?
Tight schedule. See you later. Kiss me. Almost as good as new since they took the bandages off. Not a single scar.
Okay, rub it in, but don't forget, you promised to get out of the wrestling business.
I never break a promise. Just wait till you meet Eddie Gonzalez.
Who's Eddie Gonzalez?
He's the prize fighter I traded Willie for.
Well, that's my little Margie.